Kebab wrap is okay? One. Hi.
You want spicy?
Spicy, hi. Hi. Arigatou gozaimashita. Okay guys, welcome to another day of February Day here. Today I actually came to a food truck and I grabbed myself a kebab. Yeah, so there's a food truck just outside of Don Quixote that quite a few times whenever I come to Don Quixote, I grab a kebab from this guy. And so he kind of knows me there and he knows that I like the spicy sauce. So yeah, kebabs aren't the most common thing here in Japan. However, they are getting more and more common. Maybe, I don't know, like 10 years ago, it was really hard to find anywhere. But now they kind of creep up, sometimes at festivals or in this case, a food truck. You can tell I'm salivating. I just want to get into this thing. So at this place, they sell a few things, but as far as kebabs are concerned, they sell sort of a sandwich style, which is a folded over, kind of like a pita, open face at the top, or they have a more of a tortilla style where they completely wrap it up. Tortilla style is 700 yen, which is what I got. The other style is 600 yen. They also sell things like French fries or long potatoes, they call them. I guess it's like a batter that they fry and it becomes a super long potato, right? But I'm interested in getting a kebab. So for those of you who are not familiar with kebabs, you may be familiar with similar things. Like this is called donair kebab. Donair, where I'm from, we have something called a donair. A gyro or gyro, I guess if you want to get technical, is sort of the Greek equivalent of this. The guy working in there, he's from Iran. I've spoken to him many times. One time I ordered a kebab from him, and I don't know if he misheard or whatever, but he made me 3 of them. And I'm like, I only ordered 1. He's like, oh, sorry. It's on a spit, meat on a spit. They cut it off. Chicken, this is what I have here. I think in Japan, it's really common to have chicken. I'm not sure how authentic this is compared to some places where you might live, but compared to a donair, this is quite a bit different. Donair has beef for the meat, and it has a sweet garlic sauce that's made out of evaporated milk. The sauce they put on this, it kind of looks, it's thinner, but it kind of has a look of like a ketchup sort of thing. It's not really a tomato-based sauce, or maybe it is. I'm really not sure what's in it. But let me see if I can unwrap it a little and show you a little bit what's going on inside here. I don't know if you can see if that's coming in clear or not. You have the sun blasting in the window here too. That doesn't help. But there's like tons of cabbage, and he put a liberal squirting of sauce on it, and then there's the shaved chicken meat. Well, enough talking. Let's get into this thing. So here we go. Itadakimasu. It's so good. It looks like a mix of lettuce, maybe, and cabbage. Definitely need a drink when you're eating one of these. So yeah, it's really good. Normally I would just stand by his truck and eat it outside, but there's traffic and wind and stuff, so I just came into my car here for you guys. The sauce he put on is a little bit spicy. There's like 3 or 4 different sauces that he has. Of course, he knows I like the spiciest one. Yeah, they go from like mild up to spicy, which is what I always order. So the reason I get the wrap instead of the sort of open-faced one is because he usually squirts a sauce on top of that, and when you're trying to eat it, it kind of like gets everywhere. But at least here, it's all contained. It's 100 yen more, but it's just a lot easier to eat. Our chicken is so good. There's a nice charred flavor to it. There's no other vegetables apart from that sort of cabbage or lettuce stuff that he put on. So yeah, let me know down below like what sort of ingredients what type of meats or what type of sauces or vegetables do you have when you order your donair or your doner or kebab or whatever you want to call it. I don't know if this style is like a Japanese thing or not, but this is the very typical style that I often get here. Different than what I'm used to, but still really tasty. And there's a nice little spiciness to the sauce. It's not super spicy. It might be for some people, but it's just, I don't know, it's really, really tasty. So I don't really have any restaurants that would sell this. I do know sometimes there's another location that there's a different sort of kebab truck that shows up there sometimes. But this location here at the Don Quixote, it's pretty consistent. I don't know, I've looked at his schedule and it's pretty much every day except Wednesday or something like that. So you can often find him here. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap up this video here. I just wanted to say this is really tasty. I've tried a few different like styles of kebabs, you know, around the world, and they're all different. My favorite, of course, still the donair, but they're all really good. I really like each one that I try, and this is no exception. Like I said, you know, most of the time when I come to Don Quixote, I'm getting myself a kebab on the way out the door. That said, I just wanted to say thanks to everyone for watching today's video. If you're new here, please subscribe. Don't forget to thumb up this video and ring that dinner bell so you don't miss my next video, which will be tomorrow. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.